My name is Harold Jacob Ivazian, and I will be completing Skill 3 of my Pharmacy Technician Practical Labs. Skill 3 is garbing for hazardous compounding. So I have gathered all my supplies, my antimicrobial soap, my antimicrobial hand sanitizer, sterile gloves, new mask, my blue gown, my head cover, my shoe covers. So I will start the skill by saying that I've entered the ant room. I have removed all jewelry and extra clothing for the purposes of this lab, so I will not need to remove any materials from myself. I will now don on my shoe covers. And now I will don on my face mask and my head cover. This is my new head cover. Making sure that all areas are closed. Now I will put on my mask. Pinch the top so that I am not exposed to any hazardous chemicals. Now I will be performing the aseptic hand washing skill. I will readjust my camera so that it is visible as I'm doing it. So for the purposes of the skill, I'm going to verbalize that this is not the first time that I am washing my hands. Therefore, there are certain steps that I am not going to repeat. And I will verbalize the steps as I'm going through the aseptic hand washing procedure that I will not repeat because this is not my first time washing my hands during the lab procedure. So I have removed all jewelry. There's nothing to remove. I do not have any excess clothing, but I will make sure that whatever I do have on does not touch the sink, and my hands do not touch the sink as I'm washing them. Now I will obtain 2 pieces of paper towels without touching the dispenser. I will turn on the faucets and I'll make sure that they're aligned in the middle so that they are lukewarm temperature and I don't have to readjust them. I will discard these. Now I will wet my hands. The water is lukewarm. I will apply soap. And now I will create friction between underneath my nails with the opposite side of my hand palm so that my nails are clean. And my fingers will be pointing down as I'm doing this. And they have to be below elbow level. I have to make sure that I am scrubbing for at least 20 seconds. And I also have to make sure that I do get all areas of my hand. Including between my fingers. And on top of my hand. I will not be using the orange brush to clean underneath my nails because I've already done that. This isn't the first time that I'm washing my hands, meaning that I do not have any contaminants and my hands are not soiled. I will also not repeat a second wash or a third wash because, as I said, this is not my first time washing my hands today. Now I will rinse my hands, making sure that they are below elbow level and that my fingers are facing downwards without touching the inner side of the sink. I will wet my hands. Making sure that all excess soap comes off. And I will allow all the water to drip off of my hands so that it may go into the sink and not around the sink. Okay. And now I will obtain paper towels without touching the paper towel dispenser. I will only blot my hands to dry them up to my wrists, making sure that they do not remain moist and all the water has come off. I'll discard the paper towel and then I will obtain 2 new paper towels without touching the paper towel dispenser. I'll split these into 2 and I will close both faucets and I will discard these as well. I have now completed the aseptic hand washing, so I will adjust my camera so that I can continue on to the steps for skill 3. Now I will be putting on my gown. The gown is blue because this is hazardous compounding. It is not yellow like it was in skill 3. I will put on both sides with my hands, making sure that they are fit and snugly. I will not touch the outside of my gown. I will only do so from the inside. I will grab both of the ropes. I'll make sure that it does not touch the floor so the gown does not get contaminated in any way. I will tie this. And then I'll repeat the same step for the belt. And I'll make sure that it is closed from the behind without touching the outside of the gown so that I do not contaminate it. They are fit and snugly. Now I will obtain the first pair of my gloves